First question. Nowadays, I'm thinking about how to get out of the mental box created by capitalism and the monetary system. So I look at the teachings you gave in the United States. And to get out of this mental box, I feel that we need to go to direct democracy. I would like to hear about the change of consciousness required to advance direct democracy in Korea and the use of blockchain technology and mobile phone voting. Saint Germain will answer. There are very few countries right now that are ready to go to direct democracy. It requires a quite deep change in the collective consciousness. And that is why the first form of democracy that was instituted was representative democracy, because people could conceive of voting for candidates that would then make the decisions that they themselves were not really ready to make. So you have certain of the older democracies, for example, Switzerland, who has already implemented direct democracy to a high degree. There are certain other countries who could do this. But in Korea, it is more of a long-term perspective. It would take quite a deep change in the collective consciousness, where many people are not ready for direct democracy because they're not really ready to educate themselves about issues and to take responsibility for educating themselves. So in terms of, obviously, in order to have direct democracy, people must be able to vote over the internet, whether through phone or computers. And this will require some technological innovation, but it's not beyond what can be done. But in terms of Korea right now, by the time the collective consciousness will be ready for direct democracy, the technological solutions will also be there and can fairly quickly be implemented. But really, this is something we will talk more about during our conference in Korea. There is a deep shift that needs to happen in many Asian nations where the people realize that it isn't enough just to vote every 4 years. It isn't enough just to talk about politics from this simplified, simplistic view. They need to educate themselves in a deeper way to really understand the issues and the complexity of the issues. You can say that people need to move away from black and white thinking, but without going into gray thinking, so they have the realization that you need to make more of an effort to educate yourself about the complexities of an issue before you can actually make a constructive determination about how to vote on an issue, even if you had direct democracy.